There's a whale feeding below there, and he's feeding using bubbles. That animal up, having just fed. Another whale coming up through there.
Look, it's really up.
Now, as I mentioned, these animals are not interested in eating. Oh, two more whales coming up. As I mentioned, these animals are not interested in catching one fish at a time. These animals want to catch entire schools of fish. Watch for a tail shot here. The types of fish they may be feeding on include small herring, small mackerel. Now I'm looking at skinny little fish called a sand lance, which out here at Skowhegan Banks get together in enormous schools. To catch entire schools of fish, these animals have an elaborate filtration system, and it's based on baleen, right out there, 10 o'clock when whale at the surface. If we're lucky enough to get a look into these animals' mouths, or if one of these humpbacks were to be good enough to just come up and open his mouth, in the upper jaw where we would expect to find teeth, we won't find any. What you will find are plates of baleen. Tail shot here. And, oh, get a fibber out of me. Two other whales up at 11.
Look at the size of that.
Let's keep an eye out. All sides.
Oh, way over there. Look at there.
As well, and one animal just came up with his mouth partially open. If you look carefully in the upper jaw, you can see those rows of baleen. Should have another whale following up here.
What a beautiful sight.
Oh, there they are, the two of them together.
Wow.
Right up at 12 o'clock, we have other whales feeding up through a bubble cloud. There's the long white pectoral fin or side flipper that gives the humpback whale its Latin name. That animal's on its back, now rolling over. The Latin name coming up. Bubbles forming, another animal going down at 2. Watch right here at 11. Look, you can see all the little fish. All the little sand lance or sand eels. Whatever you prefer. 2 animals, 3 animals up there. You can see their blowholes. Here, typically, is a groups of 1 to 3, 4 whales going down and actually blowing a curtain of bubbles with the air they carry down with them in their lungs. These bubbles can be blown in a burst or a cloud, or they can actually be constructed into a net or a wall with individual columns. These bubbles confuse the fish and obscure the whales from the fish's view. Kick of the chin over here at 1 o'clock again. 5 years ago or so, a group of scientists up off the coast of Maine wanted to learn more about whales as individuals, humpbacks in particular. Now, they turned their attention to the fact that humpback whales, as rather rotund whales, when they want to take a deeper dive, they're kicking the tail stalk off and sending the tail above the surface, and we get a look at the underside. And they, just like you, started taking pictures of the animals' tails, and they began to compare them. What they notice here, one of them has been discovered, there you go, with a white dorsal fin. sometimes the bubbles from our jet boats, sometimes, I don't know if they attract the animals or they get interested in them.